Welcome to Mastering Machines, where we discover tomorrow's reality.
What if I told you that a Chinese AI startup just created one of the most powerful AI models in the world? Not only that, for less than 1% of what Meta spent on Llama 3. Today we're going to be diving deep into DeepSeek V3, a groundbreaking AI model that's turning heads in the industry. Not just because of its performance, but because it achieved this on a relatively tiny budget of $5.57 million. Now let's break down what makes DeepSeek V3 special. At its core, it's a 671 billion parameter model. But here's the clever part. It doesn't use all of these parameters at once. It uses a mixture of experts architecture, and it activates only 37 billion parameters for each task. So think of it like having a massive team of specialists, but only calling in the exact experts you need for each particular job. The model introduces two game-changing innovations. First, they developed a new load balancing strategy that doesn't compromise performance. So imagine having a smart traffic system that ensures no road gets too congested. So that's how you can think about their new load balancing strategy. Then secondly, they implemented multi-token prediction. It allows the model to generate text 3 times faster than traditional approaches. So hitting 60 tokens per second, which is pretty fast. And that's like upgrading from predicting one word at a time to predicting entire phrases at one time. So obviously there's going to be a jump in performance. Now let's talk numbers. DeepSeek V3 isn't just efficient, it's powerful. In benchmarks, it outperformed Meta's Llama 3.1, 405B, and even challenged GPT-4 in several areas. Where it really shines is in Chinese language tasks and mathematics. In the Math 500 test, it scored an impressive 90.2, leaving the next best score of 80 in the dust. The only model that consistently outperformed DeepSeek V3 was Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and even then, not by much. Now, this is where things get really interesting when it comes to DeepSeek V3, and that's its cost efficiency. Remember that $5.57 million development cost I mentioned earlier? To put that in perspective, Meta's Llama 3 is estimated to have cost over $500 million to train. DeepSeek achieved this through clever optimizations like FPS mixed precision training and their dual pipe algorithm. They essentially built a Ferrari for the price of a Toyota. So what does this mean for the future of AI? DeepSeek V3 is available now on Hugging Face, with both the code and model being accessible under different licenses. For businesses, they can access it through an API at pretty competitive rates. 27 cents per million input tokens and then $1.10 per million output tokens. The development suggests we're entering an era where open source AI can genuinely compete at a high level with closed source giants like OpenAI and Anthropic. It's democratizing AI models on a large scale. DeepSeek V3 represents more than just another AI model. It's proof that innovative engineering and efficient design can challenge even the biggest players in the field. As we continue to see this gap between open and closed source AI narrow, the real winners will be developers and businesses who now have more options than ever. Let me know in the comments what you think about DeepSeek V3 and whether you believe open source AI will eventually catch up to closed source models completely. Remember, this has been Master Machines. Discover tomorrow's reality.